Let us start with XAT preparation, right? So students are coming fresh out of CAT examination, and there has been a pattern change in the CAT. So the general feedback was that the level of difficulty has decreased for CAT, right? So given this background and then backdrop of the students, how can they fine tune their preparation for CAT, and how can they actually focus on CAT preparation?
Oh, that's a very good news that the difficulty level of CAT has reduced, right? So that's amazing. And I guess we are also focusing on the same thing. Last year, we tried to do our own difficulty analysis of the questions which were attempted, which were not attempted by majority of candidates. This year, we have tried to tone down those questions which were not attempted. We want students to attempt as many questions as they can, right? So when it comes to difficulty level, you would have seen that from last few years, we have actually, instead of, I will not say that we have tried to reduce the difficulty, but we have tried to reduce the ambiguity, right? Paper, we don't want to make a paper so easy that a person who has not prepared, he is as good as the person who has prepared. And we also don't want to make it that difficult that a person who is very well prepared also finds it challenging. So it should be of a level where people with little preparation and people with great preparation all can come together and solve that paper. So this is what we have tried to take care of. When it comes to difficulty level, we have tried to reduce the ambiguity as much as possible. We have also tried to change a few things in paper. I'm sure you would have heard of our new XAT 2025 overview. We have removed the essay section from the main exam for a simple reason. Students are already under a lot of pressure, and we don't want to force them to write towards the end when they are done with the three sections plus GK. So we have moved it to our interview because essays otherwise also used only for XLRI Delhi and XLRI Jamshedpur. So that has been moved. That is one thing we have done. And in general knowledge also, we have reduced the number of questions. Earlier, there were 25 questions for GK. Now we have brought that down to 20 questions, out of which 12 will be about current affairs and 8 questions will be about static GK. And there also, we are not trying to test something which is really difficult or not so very popular. We would try to bring those questions which people should know on a day-to-day basis, the information which keeps getting spread, and if you have kept your ears and eyes open, that information is known to you too, right? When it comes to the preparation of XAT, and because students are coming after CAT, I would say that if you look at our sections, the quantitative aptitude or verbal ability, they both are somewhere related to the quantitative aptitude and verbal ability of CAT, right? I will not say exactly the same, but almost on the same lines. So if we are prepared for CAT well, that preparation can smartly, it can fed into your XAT preparation. That's one thing. The only section where we have differentiated ourselves from other exams is that we have a decision making section, right? Which, if you have seen from last many years, people used to say that this students or candidates used to believe that it was very subjective, but you would have realized that from last many years, earlier there were two very close options. We have removed that distraction also. There is one always a standout option, and if you have solved previous year's question papers, you can easily spot that particular answer which stands out of the five options given. So my suggestion would be that you carry on with the same preparation with CAT with a few modifications. Obviously, in that we try to understand if students can apply that knowledge. So focus on application. At the same time, when it comes to decision making, please go through our previous year's question papers and try to check which of the options out of those five options stands out. And if you can relate that option with the context, you actually will be able to spot the right answer. So if you do that, I'm sure you will do wonders in that as well as you're going to do in CAT.